So a little bit back, I was up on another overlook of the James River, which is what we're looking at right here from the north. And I was discussing this with a guy named Klaus. And if you can see right down here, you can see the railroad bridge across the James River. It's sort of like right next to it, which you can't really see in this photo, is the footbridge over the James River. My recollection of when I did this as a section hiker, which would have been like the late 80s, was that the AT came down separately and went across this highway bridge, and then I think went up these mountains here. And I remember that because as I was doing this section, I didn't want to have to hitchhike in to resupply, and so I actually pre-staged a cache of food like up on that bluff there by that highway crossing. But this footbridge, which I remember from 2 years ago, much better way to go. Wind's kicking up here. Another one of these beautiful gorges, showing the geology here of the area. Almost reminds me of the Laurel Creek Gorge there near Hampton, Tennessee, and going through. This is going down into the James River. And the trail is this little shelf. And I gotta wonder if this isn't another one of these rail beds that was built to extract ore or timber or something. Could be a road bed that was built up on a shelf here above the Cascades. Another excellent day hiking. You saw some of the views sort of down to the James River and crossing it, and then a climb out of there. I think it was a total of more than 2,600 feet total. It didn't seem that bad, and it wasn't sort of like in a straight shot like week 10 days ago that I had coming south out of Harrisburg up to Angel's Rest. And the trail here is, there were a few blowdowns a little bit ago from that ice storm, but most of this is now, the last mile or so, pretty uber cruisy, and you get these wonderful views of the knobs here. And I think, let's see, I think I'm going to be staying like right in there. There's a spring that on Guthooks, it has some nice level grassy tenting. It doesn't look like it right now, but from the map, that's kind of where it's supposed to be. Met a whole bunch of people today. Met Action and Adventure, a couple who are doing a eccentric flip-flop, and they've done the over 365 days because they did some of it late last year, I think all the southern part. So they're going to finish at Clingman's Dome, they said, and then walk home. They live in North Carolina. And I just thought, wow, how cool is that? Wow, you finish literally at the high point, and then you walk to your door, if that's what they really intend to do. But I was like, wow, how cool is that? Also met Big Spoon again. I saw him on the other side of Daleville, and Also a guy, 12 pack, that he had been hiking with for quite a while. I think they started the same day. They're both from Daleville. And then I saw Sonar. So I'll include a little picture of him there. That was nice to sit and talk again about him. You know, it's the third time, I think, third or fourth that I met him. And met a guy named Klaus, who was, I think he was a lasher. And I think he had done part of this in like 2018 and, you know, trying to fill in the gaps sort of thing. So anyway, very nice day. Tomorrow's supposed to be very not nice day. So I've forecast showers, especially after 10 a.m., 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. So I haven't vowed, I've suggesting to myself now that I get an especially early start tomorrow so I can get some more miles in. Today will be just under 20, I think, maybe 19 and change, something like that, from about a 9 o'clock start from where I was camped. Tomorrow's going to be more, it's like 21, something like that. So yeah, a good early start would be good for me. We'll see how it works out.